When I work with couples, I ask the couples who have assembled, identify a conflict which you haven't been able to resolve. The couple that we found in all of these workshops that had the longest conflict that hadn't been solved had been married 39 years and had a conflict that started 6 months into their marriage. It involved money and checkbooks, and she had overdrawn the checkbook, and therefore her husband had taken over making checks and wouldn't let her write checks. And for 39 years, this had been a cause of great pain. So I said to them, now, if you can both tell me what your needs are and hear each other's needs, I'll bet you we can resolve this within 20 minutes. The wife said to me, Marshall, I can tell you right now we're not going to resolve this in 20 minutes. We've been talking about this for 39 years. And I said to her, hold it now. I didn't say we'd resolve it within 20 minutes. I said within 20 minutes from the point at which you can each tell me what the other party's needs are. She said, Marshall, when you've been married that long, you know what the other side's needs are. I said, okay, I may be wrong in my prediction, but it'll only take us 20 minutes to find out. Tell me what his needs are, he'll tell me what your needs are, and we'll see. She said, he doesn't want me to spend any money. And he said, that's ridiculous. Now, what she hadn't gotten clear yet is doesn't want me to spend any money is not what I mean by a need. That's what I call a strategy for meeting a need. Needs contain no reference to specific people taking specific actions. Needs are universal. All human beings have the same needs. So I hadn't made that clear to her, and I explained that what she expressed was what I would call a strategy. But it wasn't a need. So with a little bit more explanation, she thought she understood, and she said, okay, I understand. I'll tell you what his needs are. He's just like his own father. He has a depression mentality when it comes to money. So she was giving me an analysis of him, not realizing that that wasn't the answer to my question of what his needs were. So I could see that she really had no awareness of what his needs were, so I asked him, could you tell your wife what your needs are? He said, Marshall, she's a wonderful wife, a wonderful mother, but when it comes to money, she's totally irresponsible. And she says, that's not fair. Tragic, you see, tragic that we don't have a language of needs. We only have a language that implies wrongness when our needs are not getting met. So I helped him to translate his judgment of her as irresponsible with money into his needs. I said, are you having a need to protect the family economically? Is that what's involved for you? He said, yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, of course, he didn't say that. I said to his wife, could you tell me back what you heard your husband's needs are? And she says, but. I said, no buts. Just hear his needs. He thinks I'm irresponsible. See, she's now reacting to all the years she's heard that judgment. Now even when the need is expressed, she can't hear it. So I had to repeat his need 2 or 3 more times before she could just hear that simple sentence that his need was for safety and protection economically for the family. That was what was involved for him. And then I helped her identify her need, which is she had a need to be trusted that she could learn how to handle money differently than she had handled it when she had overdrawn the checkbook a couple times when they were first married. So she had a need to be trusted that she could learn. And I said to the husband, could you repeat her need? And he said, we'll be out of money by then. So it wasn't easy for him to let go of his images of her and just hear her needs. When I finally got the two of them to hear each other's needs, which took well over an hour, then it didn't take 20 minutes to resolve the conflict to everybody's satisfaction.